Namaskaram, Mom.
Namaskaram. How are you?
I'm good, Mama. Mama, I'm in Virginia, USA. What time is it where you are, Mama?
7:30, same time.
Same time. Okay, I'm good.
I think it's only Chicago, Dallas, Texas. They are all different. But you are all on the east only.
Eastern.
Yeah.
So where are you exactly, Mama?
Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Paramiklamma. Harihi Om. Gananam tva ganapatikum havamahe kavim kavinam upamasravastam jiheshtarajam brahmanam brahmanaspata Nashrinvannodibhissedasadhanam Sri Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebharvajinivati Deenamavitryavatho Vagdevyai Namaha Sri Saraswatyai Namaha Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishade Bhavaroginam Nidaye Sarvavidyanam Sri Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudevo Maheswarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shrutismriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Apara Karuna Sindham Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Buddhanvaham Om Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Spurattara Nayaka Shekharam Smitamukim Apina Vakshoruham Panivyam Malipurna Rakna Chashakam Praktotpalam Vibhratim Saumyam Raknakadatta Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Param Ambikam Sri Lalita Parameshwari Namaha Om Om இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன படிக்க போறோம்? We are going to read chapter
இல்ல 6
7. Yeah, chapter 7 படிக்கணும்.
இல்ல 665 ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கணும் மாமா. அது முடிச்சிட்டு சாப்டர் 6ல 65th
chapter 6 முடிச்சிட்டோம் இல்லையோ கம்ப்ளீட்டா? Yeah, we finished it last week, yeah. That yeah.
What is that watch? Muncha Vipram Mahapapam. That one we have to start, Mama.
Exactly.
அது முடிக்கலையா இன்னும்?
அது முடிக்கல. அதான் 64 வந்து கோபேன மகதா கால கௌஷிகா கர்ஷனே சய அது அதுக்கப்புறமா மமோ வாச்ச முஞ்ச விப்ரம் மகாபாபம் சதா பிராமண காத்துகம் அது அங்கிருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு.
Okay. What they are saying is that chapter is about the ஸ்தலம், the ருத்ரகோட்டி ஸ்தலத்தை பத்தின ஸ்தல மகிமா இல்லையா? ஸோ யமன் என்ன சொன்னார்? ஸோ கோபேன மகதா கால கௌஷிகாகர்ஷணச்சயா கைலாசம் பிராபிய திருஷ்வா சங்கரம் அவ்யயம். ஸோ the Yamadutas tell Yamadharmaraja that this fellow had been taken to Kailasam by the Dutas of Shiva, and now therefore we are not able to bring him back. Then as usual Yama goes to Shiva and says, this fellow is full of papa karmas, so why did you ask your people to bring him here? He deserves a place only in the Naraka அப்படின்னு சொல்றார். அப்போ that is what he is telling Shiva. முஞ்ச விப்ரம் மகாபாபம் சதா பிராமண காதுகம் சத்கர்ம ஹிதம் துஷ்டம் நரகானுபவோச்சிதம். So this fellow is full of papas he has been troubling all the Brahmins, and therefore he has not done anything worthwhile. He is satkarma rahitam. He has not done any punyam, dushtam, very bad fellow. So why did you bring him here? So itirayantam shamanam pratyuvacha maheshwaraha. So when he said like this, Shiva replied to him. What did Shiva say? Shiva uvacha भूमण्डलेऽस्ति सुक्षेत्रं रुद्रशालेति विश्रुतं तत्क्षेत्रवासिने पूर्वं विप्रोऽयं प्रापसत्तमः. Okay, so whoever tat पूर्वे तत्क्षेत्रवासिने पूर्व पापं पूर्व विप्रोयं पापसत्तमः. Whatever amount of sins they might have committed, because they have lived in the Rudrashala, which is the Kanchipuram, where the shrine of Ekamra is situated, just because they lived there, their papas are removed. So, Takshetra Vaside, Purvam Viproyam Papa Sampatha, Dadau Vipraya, Takrodam, Matkushau, Tat Prasasyati. So, that Vipra, that fellow, the water that he gave to water means the nirmor, yeah, the more that he gave, the krodam, the mat kutshav in my stomach, that prasashyati. It came and it has been sitting in my stomach because that is the punyam that the fellow, this papatma, even though his life was full of sins, that one glass of buttermilk that he gave to that Brahmin has been consumed by me, and therefore I am obliged to return the favor to him. So Dadav Vipraya Tat Krodam, whatever the Krodam, that is buttermilk that he gave to that Vipra, it has been consumed by me. Tasmat Tad Dhyana Matrena Mama Bhakto Bhi Punyavan. So his sins have been removed, and Mama Bhakta Ati Punyavan. He became very he has gathered a lot of punyam because of that one single act of giving the buttermilk to that Brahmin. Eva Satkarma Samyukto Nishpapi Matpadochitaha. There, since his sins have been removed, but he becomes eligible to reach Kailasam. Matpada Uchitaha. See, he becomes eligible to reach Kailasam and stay here. Kimartam Tasya Narakat Sampratam Gacha Durataha. इत्येवं शङ्करणोक्तं किमर्थं तस्य नरक साम्प्रतं गच्छदोरतः. For whatever reason he was supposed to go to Naraka, the hell, have all been removed, and he will stay here. So when Shankara said like this, ityevam Shankarena uktam sada shrutva adibhaktidah. Yama heard all these things and he got convinced that he deserves a place in Kailasam. And then he paid his respects to Shankara, Tam Natva, having paid his respects, Pitrulokesha, Punasva Bhavanam Yayau. He returned back to his Yamaloka. Tasmat Rudrashalayam Yo Vase Sa Sadashivaha Tasmat Bhuloka Kailaso Rudrashala Dharathalam. So whoever has lived even for a brief time in that Bhulok Tadmat Tadruddashalayam Yo Vased Sa. If you have lived there, that is enough, even for a brief time. Then you become, your sins are removed and you become eligible to go to Kailasam. So, Tasmat Tadruddashalayam Yo Vased Sa Sadashiva. He becomes one with Sadashiva. And then for that reason, Tasmat Drudrulokaika Kailaso Rudrashala Dharathalam. So the Rudrashala in the Dharathalam means on earth that is equal to the Kailasam. Statmat Rudraloka Kailaso Rudrashala Dharathalam. Yedat Rahasyam Akhyadam Rudrashala Dharathalam. So we have told you the secret about this Rudrashala, which is the Ekamarnatha temple complex, that has been revealed to you. Yappade Chunyan Nityam Ivam Adhyaya Madarat Rudrashala Nivesana Yat Palam Tat Palam Labe. So even those who have read or listened to the story, they get the punyam of having lived in the Rudrashala or having visited the Rudrashala, and accordingly their sins are removed. That's the chapter 5 that was told. Now chapter 6 that was told. Now we go to chapter 7. So if you see, if so far if you have been following the story pattern, two things you will observe. He is going from outside in to Kanchipuram, step by step by step. So first of all, in chapter 1, they describe the entire town of Kanchipuram and the overall environment and the boundaries and all that. Then they describe the small Chinna Kanchipuram or the Vishnu Stalam, which is Varadaraja Kshetram, and then they describe the Vegavati river, and then the Hastigiri. Hastigiri is part of Varadaraja, the Perumal Kshetra complex. Then they moved to the other side, which is the Vegavati river and how it came and what is the greatness of the Vegavati river. Then he described the temple complex, the Rudrashala complex, and now the next thing is going into that Rudrashala complex. The first thing, the most sacred thing is the mango tree, the Ekamras Vrikshas Vriksham. That story will be told today. After that, so they already explained the Rudrashala, which is the Ekamra temple complex. Can I take this call? Permission. Sorry. So having described the Ekamra temple complex, now we want to go to the Ekamra tree itself. So that is this seventh chapter. After this, then we will describe the subsequently, if time permits, the arrival of Ekamra, Ekamra Natha, how he came to that place will be told in the next chapter. So we will continue now. Saptamadhyaya Prarambha. So Shiva-bija samudbodham Veda-shakabhirujjvalam Mrikandu-tanayadharam Prasalam tam namamyaham. Prasalam means mango tree. Prasalam, which I explained in last class also, where under which the Markandeya Vasam is there. So Rasalam. So Shiva-bija samudbodham, the Ekamra tree, as we will learn subsequently during this class, it came out of Shiva himself as a seed. Therefore, Shiva Bijam, Shiva Bija Samudbhutam, Veda Shakha Virujvalam. All its branches are representing the various shakas of the four Vedas. Veda Shakha Virujvalam. Mrikandu Tanaya Adharam. Mrikandu is the Markandeya's father. Markandu Tanaya is the Markandeya. So Mrikandu Tanaya Adharam. So that place where the Markandeya is permanently staying, that is under the Ekamra tree. So Shiva Bija Samudbhutam, Veda Shaka Bhujvalam, Mrikandu Tanaya Adharam, Prasalam Tam Namamiham. So we pay our obeisance to that Ekamra tree and then continue with the story. Itistudva namaskatya Srimad Ekamra Boraham Ajanam Suratam Drishpa Vachanam Chedam Abravit. So Markandeya continues the story. Okay, so Ekamra Vriksha Mahima, that is the story. अथ तत्र नृपश्रेष्ठ रुद्रशालाधरातले तत्र पाण्डवतीर्थस्य पूर्वे मन्वंशमात्रतः एकाम्रभूरश्रेष्ठो भूरुः श्रेष्ठो वर्तते श्रुतिसन्निभः. So that Ekamra tree, where is it located? It is located and in the Pandava Tirthasya. So with the Pandava Tirtham, which is within the Ekamra Kshetram, which we had already described in the previous chapter. And in that, from there, on the eastern direction, it says here, Manvamsha Matradha. Manvamsha is 14 amshas. So 14 amshas is roughly 1 kilometer of distance. That is where it is in that temple complex. So Tatra Pandava Tirthasya Purve Manvamsha Matratah Ekamra Bohu Shreshto Vartade, very sacred tree that is there. Then Nana Vriksha Anvitaranye Punye Muniganan Vithe. So before the temple was built there, how it was like a forest for where there are different types of trees. Nana Vriksha Anvita Aranye. So many different types of trees were there. In between them, this one tree was also there. Munigana and Vithe. So that forest, various rishis used to use that place for their tapas. So Nana Vrikshanvita Aranye Punye Munigana and Vithe Gauryapdamna Ekamradi Divya Namna Vibhushite. The name Ekamra was given to the tree by Gauri, Parvati. So Gauri Pradannena Ekamra Divyanamna Vibhushitaha. It got the name Ekamra from Gauri herself. Rasala Vriksha Punyatma Vedashagavi Ujjwalaha. So that I have already explained to you. Tad Rudrashala Vasidvar Rudrakoti Ritisudha. So not only you, the whole place, even this tree itself is called Rudrakoti because it is part of the Rudrashala. So Tat Rudrashala Vasidvad Rudrakoti iti Srudaha. Shiva Bija Samudbhuta. So now he continues the story. Shiva Bija Samudbhuta Pura Madrakshako. Madrakshako means in this case Mad is Markandeya himself. So that tree protected Markandeya from the Pralayam. That story will also be told subsequently. So Shiva Bija Samadbhutaha. It came out of Shiva himself as a seed. So Shiva Bija Samadbhuta Pura Madrakshako Drapa. Then here, so he now goes to this is the overall synopsis. Now he goes to tell the origins of that, how this tree came to be there. Shiva Maheshwara Samvada. So the conversation between Shiva and Maheshwara in Kailasham, that is what we are describing. Tadaham Sampravakshyami Pura Vrittam Charitrakam Pura Kailasha Shikare Rahasya Antapure Shubhe Yavat Tatra Angana Shambor Atishila Priyangaha Chatusashtikala Vedat Kotiyastatra Sanktehe Maheshasya Priya Sarva Mahaham Kriti Samyutha. So imagine the scene in Kailasham. It's a pleasant evening where Shiva, Parmeshwara and Ambal are seated together. It's the evening time, so they need to be entertained. And all the Shaktis who are representing the Chatusshashti Kala, the 64 Kalas, so 1 crore Shaktis for each Kala. Chatusshashti Kala Veda Kotya Tatra Shakteha. So all those Shaktis are there in that hall at that time. So Maheshaya Priya Sarva Mahangri Sayita. So they are all there because to entertain Parvati and Parameshwara. Then Ta Shambhum Prarthaya Masu Gauri Vacha Asanam Shubham. So that evening, all the Shaktis gathered together like a union and they were asking Parameshwara the following question. What question? Why you are asking Ambar or Parvati to be seated next to you, which is a seat equivalent to you, but however, we are not being given the seat equivalent to Ambar. So why you are not giving this? Then like that they were asking. Then Parameshwara answers them. Tato Maheshwara Sambhu मयादिष्टद आसनः शम्भुर्दृष्ट्वा च तात शक्तिः idam vachanam abravit. So this is the question that they are asking. Why you are not giving a seat equal to the Ambal? So for that, Shiva's answer is, Mama amshajata kailashe pumrupena samanvitaha tatha gauryasya sambhutha mama kanta hi sarvashaha. As much as I am the utmost God among men folk. In the same way, so she was Mama Amsha Jatha. So she is part of my Amsham, and she represents the noblest of women folk, and therefore she is equivalent to me in status and power and everything. And for this reason, she has got a seat equivalent to my seat. So Tatha Gauri Sambhutha Mama Kanta Hi Sarvasha. पुंरूणां तु सर्वेषां वरोहं पुरुषेश्वरः तथा स्त्रीणां वरा गौरी मम कान्ता सुशक्तयः. So she is the one who has got all the powers as much as I have as a representative of men folk. So I have given her a seat equal to this. Thus Tasmat Yuyam Mahagauryaha Kinchit Yunayanvita. So you are all noble by yourself, but if you're going to rank all of you, you come one step less than Ambar Gauri herself, and for that reason you cannot be given a seat equivalent to the seat of Ambar. So you to Kinchit Yunasayanvita means some in some ways you are all less than Ambar. That's what he says. Tatsasmad Yuyam Mahagauryaha Kinchit Unatayanvitaha Sarvasam Chaiva Shaktinam Utkrishtahi Parvati. So Ambar Parvati is of all of you, she is the most superior. Sarvasam Chaiva Shaktinam Utkrishtahi Parvati. Samasane Samasina Asatyanta Pure Sada Tad asanam siddhathavyam yushmadya umayasamam. So for this reason, it is not possible for me to give you all a seat equal to that of Hambar. That's Parmeshwara telling all the Shaktis, the 64 crore Shaktis. Then Shakti Uvacha. So they are now their response is as follows. Kim Bravishi Mahadeva Patrapadam Samasitaha. So why are you so, unfair to all of us? Gauryasya jathanam vayam sat sasmad asmad amsha samudbhutha. From where Gauri came, she is having all the attributes that came from all of us. 64 colors. Amba is having embodiment of all the 64 colors. That means what? She got all those amshams from us only. So that is their argument. It is actually the reverse. But then their argument is that vayam asmad vayam sa asmad amsha sambhutha. She got all those capabilities from us only. Then tasmad deyam cha parvatyas shaktinam na samasanam अथवा Bhavatasteta Liliyaha Adhipate. In as much as she got her capabilities and attributes only from all of us, how come you are arguing that she is better than all of us? So please tell us how she is better. For example, Shastra Rupato Vapi Shaushilia Gunagatobi, Shaushilia Gunatobiva. Take it as learning of Sanskrit Shastras, take it in the physical appearance, take it as good character. In what way we are less than Ambal? Kim Visesha Sama Yukta Sa Gauri Parameshwara. We are all the same in each one of these attributes. We are equal to Ambal. So why are you saying that she is better than all of us? Pradashaya. So it tell us, establish that she is better than, by establish with the evidence that she is better than all of us. So Pradasya Mahadeva Tan Mahatmyam Iha Prabho. Let us tell us in what way she is better. Then Yityakarnyavacha Srinam Drishtva Tan Manitha Janan. So then Shiva becomes a little bit agitated. He gets angry, but he doesn't want to express his anger in words to those Shaktis. And what did he do? Ityakarnya, so having heard these arguments of all the Shaktis, Strinam Drishtva Pan Vanita Janan. He just looks at the Shaktis and gently smiles. Okay. So Ityakarnya vacha Strinam Drishtva Tan Vanita Janan. That all looks at all these all the Shaktis. So in Tamil we say Arthapurva Partha. Arthapurva means he in his look there was a meaning. In his look there was an intention. So he looked at the Shaktis that way. Then what happened? Jahasa Leelaya Shambhu Thasam Garbhapanuthaye. So he looked at them in the way that they will have something, that something will happen because of which they will lose their pride, their ego. So Tasam Garbha Apanuttaye. So what did he do? He just looked at them. What happened as a result? Ambarani Shakti Nam Nitamba Galithanyaho. So their dresses became loose and their dresses fell down. So Tadambarina Shakti Nam Nitamba Galithanyaho. So what a sad thing. Those dresses became loose and they fell down. So Marmadesha Darshanaya Dandavat Pranatha Bhuvi. So they became very shy that they lost their dresses and they were standing there without dresses. So Parvati becomes very embarrassed. What did she say? Tadodbhava, Tadobhavad Bhagavati Gauri Manambaran. Except for Gauri, for everybody, this is a state of affair. So Ambar becomes very embarrassed. Tado Bhavat Bhagavati Gauri Manambara Admita Digambaranam Shaktinam Tasam Manari Rakshaya. In order to protect the honor and respect of all those ladies, all the Shaktis, what did she do? Punarvastra Dhatiyar Vartar Tavat Sviya Karamujaihi. She quickly took her hand and closed. What did she do with her hand? Karamujaihi, with her lotus-like hand. Netratrayam Maheshasya Prachannam Akarot Tada. She took the hand, with her hands, she completely closed all the three eyes of Parameshwara, so that his glances will not fall on anybody. So Netratrayam Maheshasya Prachannam. Prachannam means covered, enveloped. So Prachannam Akarothada. She closed his eyes. She covered his eyes. Tatas Samatha Lokeshu Devamana Muhurtataha. Muhurtam is, as you all know, about 1.5 hours, right? So that is one muhurta time. That is 2.5 narigis. That is roughly 1.5 hours. So this is human muhurtam. So Devamana muhurtam is how much longer it will be. So Devamana muhurtataha tasmat tatas samatta lokeshu. All the world, the whole world. Tasmat tatas samatta lokeshu Devamana muhurtataha Bhuyot Chandramaso, sorry, Suryo Chandramaso Nashto Agnivadasa. So all the three agencies, all the three powers which provide light and energy to the world, they all became functionless. Surya, Chandra, and Agni. So Surya's Chandramaso Nashto Agnivadas Tatha Prachanna Netra Mahatmya Chandra Suryan Adarshanath. So nobody could see any of the sources of light, which is sun or moon or Agni, and the whole world became very dark. Gada Andakara Sambhite Jagat Ekarna Sambhu. So the whole place became dark and there was nothing happening in the world. So when the functions of Surya and Chandra and Agni came to a stop, so since nothing was functioning, there was a Mahapralayam. So गाढ अन्धकारसंवीते जगत् एकार्णवीकृते सम्भूते प्रलये घोरे वरेनाहं महेशितिः. So everywhere a huge flood started happening all over the world. Vina विनाशरहितो भूत्वा सर्वभूतं मुतावपि निमज्जोन्मज्ज विचरन् महाप्रलयसागरे. So this Markandeya was also there. So what he says is now this Mahapralayam, the water starts, there's a deluge that was happening everywhere. Luckily, I was also involved in the flood. So I needed to save myself. So Nimajjo Nimajjonmajja Vicharan Mahapralaya Sagare. So he was very worried that he will also be, even though he had been given the blessing as Chiranjeevi, he was worried that in this deluge he will be caught. So what did he do? Adhara Kankshaya Tasmin Kaleham Parameshwaram. He started meditating on the Parameshwara and Sadashiva, Ishana, Rudra, Hari Brahmadi Karanam. He is the reason, the source for all those various Panchakritya Parayanas. So Sadashiva, Ishana, Rudra, Hari, Brahma Adi Karanam, Devi, Divyatanav, Lina, Chittam, Kamesham, Avyayam, Maha Tripura Sundarja, Najakam, Nirguna Smaran. So that Smaran means meditated. He started meditating on that Parameshwara, who is the reason Panchakritya Parayana, Devi, Divyatanav, Lina Chittam, Kamesham, Avyayam, Mahatripurna Sundarya. So he's the one who is closest to Ambal, that Parameshwara. He started meditating on that Parameshwara. Adharamatra Deveshe Dehime Tvam Katakshataha. So please save me, please bless me, please give me some refuge. Deveshe Dehime Adharam. So give me a place, some kind of a refuge. He started praying to Parameshwara, Tvam Katakshataha, with your blessings, give me a refuge. Iti samprartya devesham jalagarbhe vishamsmat. So when I started praying like this for a period of time, having as a result of my prayers, devesham jalagarbhe vishamsmat. So I was not immersed. What happened? Tata kripanidhi sambhuhu tatra madrakshire ichaya. In order to protect madrakshana ichaya, in order to protect me, that Parameshwara Sambhuhu Tatra Madrakshana Ichaya Chidrupo Rudrashalayam Vasan Avyakta Tejasa. So he came there in the form of a very, very bright light to that place, the Rudrashala. Chidrupo Rudrashalayam Vasan Avyakta Tejasa. So his full body was not seen, but Chidrupa means Akasha Swarupam, which is the complete Jyotir Swarupam. Chidrupo Rudrashalayam Vasan Avyakta Tejasa Chuta Bija Kritir Bhutva Chaturamnaya Shakinam Vriksham Utpadayamasa Swabija Tatra Shankaraha. So he left that Shiva Bijam, which is the Amsham of Parameshwara himself. Chuta Bija Akritir Bhutva, in the form of Chuta Bija Akritir Bhutva, in the form of the mango seed. He appeared there. Chaturamnaya Shakinam. That Shiva Bijam is the source for the four Vedas. Chatur Amnaya Shakinam Vriksha Utpadayamasa Swabija Tatra Shankaraha. He left the light appeared, then the Shiva Bija Amra seed appeared, and that is how Shiva showed his presence there. Bitva Jalanidhim tatra tad jalat tad jwalat Bahirayayav. With the help of Parameshwara, Markandeya was able to come out of the deluge in that area. He was rescued. Then what happened? Atha tat chuta vrikshopi shanena vavrade kramat. In that 1 second, shanena, in that 1 second, Tachuta bija. Out of that, bija vrikshobi. So a huge mango tree grew out of that chuta bijam in very quick time. Shanena vavrade kramat. Tata shakha vibhushadhyam pralaya atita munnatham. So it overcame the force of the deluge and it was growing so huge that the amra tree, that shaka vibhushadhyam, various huge branches of came out of that seed, and it grew into a huge tree in a very very brief time. In a second, he says, "Ataham tam tarum drishtva tad uparyeva sanstitah." So Markandeya climbed the top of the tree, and he sat on the top of the tree, and in this way he escaped the deluge. Ata aham tam tarum drishtva tad uparyeva sanstitah pralayarnavam alokya vismayat nischalakritihi. So under him, he was seated on top of the tree, but under him this huge deluge was happening, but he was not worried anymore because he is comfortably and safely seated on top of the tree. Vismaya nischala akritihi, the pralaya arnavam alokya. So he was just watching that pralayam. Then after some time when the pralayam subsided, tam chutam shivarupena dhyatva satyat parashivaha. So he understood and that the tree itself represented Parameshwara who came to rescue him. And so he, in his mind, it's thought of Parameshwara and the tree, and he was meditating on the Parameshwara. Tam chutam shiva rupena dhyatva sakshat parashivahe iti nishchitya manasa vrikshamulam avivisham. So he completed his meditation and the deluge subsided, and then Rudra Moolam Avivisham. So he came to the root of that, he climbed down from the tree and he came down, and under the tree he saw a huge hole, and he went to that place. Rudra Moolam Avivisham. So Drishtvatu Kim Idam Chitra Laya Kalevi Anashadam. He was really surprised how this one tree was able to sustain this huge deluge, and then also nothing happened to this tree. It was not even shaken, and so he was wonderstruck, and he was really surprised. And then Nirjalam Jalagarbhastam Jyotidhwara Samanvitam. So at the bottom there is that Dwaram appeared as though there's a source of light, and it was nirjalam, and there was completely no water at the root. Jalagarbhastam, even though it was surrounded by water, leftover water all around it, Jalagarbhastam, however, nirjalam, there was no water, and then it appeared like a source of light. Jyotir Dwaram Samanvitam. There was a huge source of light coming from the root of the tree. Then Nagaram Bahuvistirnam Apashyam Vrikshamadhyataha. So he saw a huge town at the Vrikshamadhyataha. Inside the tree, he goes in and he finds a huge city-like appearance. And Nagaram Bahuvistirnam Apashyam Vrikshamadhyataha. He saw a huge place equal to that of a city inside that amra tree, and there was a bright light coming from that place. So what did he do? Avaruhya Chatanmule Swaminam Shikivahanam. So he climbed down, and he has come down now. He has seen that place. He is desirous of going in and seeing what is there in that huge place, which looks like a city. So Avaruhyam tu Tanmule Swaminam Shikivahanam. As he enters that place, Shikivahanam. Shiki is peacock. So Shikivahanam is Skanda, who has got peacock as his vehicle. Shikivahanam. Tat Amrasala Palam Sukadu Bakshayantam Dine Dine. See, he goes and inside this Subramanya is sitting there and he is eating. He has got a plate full of mango fruits, which perhaps he got from that Amra tree. And then he was happily enjoying those mango fruits which he got from the Amra tree. Tad Amra, tad Rasatala, tad Rasala Palam, Swadu Bakshayantam Dine Dine. So he was eating those mango fruits. Balam Shadananam Drishva Mahad Ascharya Sanyutaha. So Markandeya's surprise keeps on increasing minute by minute. First, he sees that place is not completely surrounded by water, but then nothing has happened. Or even before that, in 1 second, the tree grew into huge. That out of the seed came a very huge tree, and then that it is surrounded by water, but nothing happened to the tree. And then there is no water inside the tree, and there is a huge city also. And more than all that, he sees Subramanya there. And so he would Balam Shadanam Drishpa Mahad Acharya Sanyutaha Pranamya Shirasatam Che Kumaram Shivanandanam. So he pays his respects to that Subramanya. Asya Kshetrasya Kim Nama Yadrupoyam Rasalakaha. So in this tree, this place with the city, which is inside the mango tree, please tell me what is the name and greatness of this place. So he's asking Subramanya, Asya Kshetrasya Kim Nama? So Yadrupa Ayam Salakaha, Yam Ritpalekha, Kim Vartam Tishtasitum, Kim Chutamole Shadarane. So this, what is the meaning of all this? What is the greatness of this place? Kimartam Tishtasitum, He Chutamole Shadarane. Mahimna. So hey Subramanya, please tell me all this. Mahimna Kashya Devedam Nirjalam Pralayan Masi. So that is what. So there's no water, no everything is there. So please tell me about the greatness of this place. Tat sarvam badami bala mai karunyo guha. So can you please tell me? Ityat pricham aham tatra subramanyam ripotame ata alokito mam skanda idam vachanam abhrave. So Subramanya tells the story or explains the greatness of that place to Markandeya. So, Skanda Uvacha, Kanchi Nama Anvitam Kshetram, Mahapralayajitpuram. So this place is called Kanchi. So Kanchi Nama Anvitam Kshetram. This place is known as Kanchipuram, Kanchi, Mahapralayajitpuram. So it is Mahapralayajit, which means that it always overcomes even the great Pralayam. So nothing will happen to this place. So even in the times of Pralayam. So it is called Mahapralayajit Puram. Yada Yada Samayanti Pralayascha Muhurmuhu Tada Dada Mahadevi Tejasa Rakshita Bhuvi. So even if the greatest of the flood comes, of course the floods come from time to time, we know that. And Tada Dada Mahadevi Tejasa Sri Kamakshi Tejas because of the Karandim of Sri Kamakshi, Rakshita Puri, she takes care of this place and nothing happens to this place. Yada Yada Samayanti Pralayacha Muhurmuhu Sada Dada Mahadevi Tejasa Rakshita Puri Tasman Namna Pralayat Kanchi Kshetram Idam Mune. For this reason, this place is called Pralayajit. Pralayam, you all understand. Jit means victory, so Pralayajit. So something which is not shaken by Pralayams. So Pralayajit Kanchi Kshetram Idam Mune. Yetad Rasadala Vriksham Cha Vidhi Swam Shankaratmakam. And also you understand that this tree itself is the Amsham of it, Shankara himself. Yetad Rasadala Vriksham Cha Vidhi Tvam. Understand Shankaratmakam. It is an Amsham of Shankara himself. Mahatripura Sundarya Nata Kameshwara Akneha Swayam Bija Kridir Bodhva Chutarupena Shobhate. So this Parameshwara himself has appeared that Shiva Bijam has become the mango tree. Chutarupena Chobate. It is shining in this place. Mahatripura Sundaryana, the Kameshwara. That Kameshwara himself, he is here. Then Tava Adara Samabhavan Mahesh 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 Karuna Balad Yo Bhumte Tat Palam. So Sat Tat Adharam Tat Tava Adharam. That means what? Hey, that is why you also got this place as a protection against the deluge, so rescue for you. So you will stay here permanently. So Tava Adhara Saman Tama Abhavan Mahesha Karuna Balad. Out of his pity for you, his karunyam towards you, he has provided you refuge in this tree. So now, turning to the amra fruit, yo bhungte tat palam bhaktya Veda Vidya Guru Bhaved. So whoever is eating this fruit of the mango tree, what happens to him? Because it is Veda Shaka itself, the tree, the branches represent the Veda Shakas. Therefore, whoever is eating this amra tree, he Veda Vidya Guru Bhave. So he will become excellent, a great learner of Veda Vidya, and he will become a great, learned person. Veda Vidya Guru Bhavet. Tad alochya tadalochya Mahatmyam Asya Palam Bunjavi Nityashaha. So whoever it is eating thing, they will get this Veda Guru attribute. So iti tasya vachas shrutva samapechata samguham. So then Markandeya pays his respects to Skanda, and then what is it? Srimad Ekamra Vrksya Mule Stitva Chatat Palam. So whoever is eating that, so Sri Tamguham, so he says, Markandeya says, Srimad Ekamra Vrksya Mule Stitva Tatpalam Yo Bhukte Sanara Koti Linga Archana Palam Labeta. So you get the amra fruit and you sit there and you eat the fruit, then you get the punyam of Koti Linga Archana, having done the darshanam of Koti Lingas. So Koti Linga Archana Palam Labete. Iti Dadva Varam Tasmai Tatraiva Nivasha Tatraiva Nivasam Aham. So having explained all this to Surata king, he said that is for this reason only I am staying there under this tree all the time. So for if you all remember in the previous chapter, we saw that the one of the kshetram there in that Amra Chekamra complex was the place of Markandeya. So iti datva. So that is the background of that has been explained in this chapter. Iti datva varam tasmai tatraiva nivasamyaham puratan mulake stitva bahavo mokshakamkshinah. So whoever desires the moksham, they should come here. They should sit under the tree and they should try and get the amra fruit, and they all get the Kotilinga Darshana Palam and they go to moksham. Palayana tasya vriksha gataste shambhavam padam. So that they become eligible to go to Kailasam. So that is the greatness of the Ekamra tree that was explained this particular chapter. Then as usual, we have to tell a story to finish the chapter. Teshu kaschit pura vipra Tungabhadra thade sthitaha. So somebody who used to be a resident of a place near Tungabhadra, Shringeri. So he's the Shringi Shaila Nivasastaha. He used to be a resident of Shringeri. Shringi Shaila Nivasastaha. Namna Krauncha iti smritaha. His name was Krauncha. So Shringi Shaila Nivasasta Namna Krauncha iti smritaha. Hiranmayam Lingam Ekam Shiva Bhaktad Dvijotama. That Shiva Bhakta, what he used to have, the Shiva Lingam made out of gold. Hiranmayam Lingam Ekam Shiva Bhaktad Dvijotama. That Shiva Lingam he used to keep and he used to pray every day. Who this Vipra, so whoever is it. So that, so the Krauncha, so that Krauncha, he had that Hiranmaya lingam and he was worshipping that. So somebody who, that fellow, Kritva, is it Linga himself? That's not very clear. Anyway, Kritva Chauryena tad lingam Rugboho. Kritva Chauryena tad lingam Rugmam cha parigrihya. So there is one fellow, his name is Rugma. He stole that lingam, the gold lingam, and he sold that gold lingam. And what did he do? Tad vikraya dhaneneva jivatisma dine dine. He sold that gold lingam out in the market and took the money, and he was living with that money. He was carrying on his life. So the lingam belonged to Krauncha, and this Rukma, he stole that lingam, and he got the money. So what happened? Tasma Krauncha Sampanna Putra showed us some Kia. So that is why this name is a little bit confused here. Crown charts some Utpanna. So they say again crown charts Utpanna. So the name is a little bit confusing, but stay with the story. So this fellow got Putra Shodasa Sankiha. He got 16 sons, but all of them were born as eunuchs. So Tetu Tenaiva Papena Lingahina Tada Bhavat. So they all were born as Napumsakas, eunuchs, because of this papam, that was the papam of having stolen the lingam. So they were all born with as lingahinas, that is eunuchs. Chetu tenaiva papena lingahinas tada bhavate tan sarvan lingahinan sha putran alokya dukkitah yatrartam rudrashalakyam kshetranam uttamuttamam. So he came to this, he came as a pilgrimage to Rudrashala. Okay, Rudrashalakyam kshetranam uttamuttamam yatrartam. He came on pilgrimage to this place. Pravishya Ksanamatram to Chutamalla Nivasataha. And as part of the pilgrimage, he came to this pilgrimage to Rudrashala. He came and he sat under the tree for 1 second. Pravishya Ksanamatram to Chutamula Nivasataha. Dirgalinga Samayuktan Putran Alokya Hishtadi. So he saw that huge Yekamra, the tree, and then he kept thinking about his 16 sons who are all Lingahinas, and then he prayed to Lord Shiva. So, Dirgalinga Samayuktan Putran Alokya Hishtadi Asmakam Kulavriddhisha Bhaved iti Budhanvitaha. So let me, hey Parameshwara, please bless my family. And then he was praying like that. Chirakalam, so Asmakam Kulavriddhisha Bhaved iti Budhanvitaha. Chirakalam Vasastra Kancham Krausa Saputrakaha. He stayed there for he got his prayers answered, and for that reason, Chirakalam, very long time, was asked Tatra Kancham. So his sons became okay, and he stayed there in Kanchipuram itself. Ata Desham Punaprapya Dehante Muktanarakaha. So after a while, he returned back to his own place. He was happy with that his children became okay, and then finally he dies. Dutai Pashupatai Dita Kailasam Shivashobitam. So they took him to Kailasam because his sins was removed for having sat under that Chuta Vriksham. And so his sins were, he was absolved of all his sins. And then eventually when he died, he went direct to Kailasam. So they Dutai Pashupatai Dita, those Shivadutas came and took him directly to Kailasam. So Dutai Pashupatai Dita Kailasam Shivashobhitam Tasmat Chudataror Mule Nivaso Muktidayaka. Whoever stays under this Ekamra tree, they all become eligible to obtain moksham. Edat Rahasya Makyatam Chutavriksha Prabhavayuk Yapate Suniyan Nityam Imam Adhyaya Madarat Ekamra Mula Vasena Yat Palam Tat Palam Labe. So whoever listens and reads the story, they all become Punyavans. They are equal to having visited and sat under the place under the Ekamra tree. In this way, the greatness of the Ekamra tree was described in this particular chapter. And the next chapter will be the description of the greatness of Ekamra Ishvara. So we are almost there in the center of this Ekamra temple, and we have reached the Ekamranatha Kshetram. And from here onwards, the story of Ekamranatha and Kamakshi will be told. Just one more chapter. After that, I think it will be mostly about Sri Kamakshi. Okay, so stay with us and we will continue in the next class. Ashtamadhyayam, we will continue. So Prasannam Mahadevya Nitya Kalyana Sundaram Mahapralaya Pabhagnam Rasalesham Aham Bhaje. Rasalesham means Rasalam is Ekabram, Amram. Rasala Isham means the Ekamranatha. So mango, the lord of mango tree, which is the Ekamranatha. So Prasannam Mahadevya Nitya Kalyana Sundaram. So he is always happy. So he is the husband of Mahadevi, Parve Ambad, and then Nitya Kalyana Sundaram. Beautiful, in the very auspicious all the time. So Nitya Kalyana Sundaram, Mahapralaya Pabhagnam. Whatever great sins that you may have in your life, you will be completely absorbed of that those sins when you get the darshan of Ekamranatha. So Suprasannam Mahadevya Nitya Kalyana Sundaram Mahapralaya Pabhagnam Rasala Isham Yaham Bhaje. Itistutva Namaskritya Srimad Ekamranayakam Rajanam Suratam Drishtva Vachanam Chedam Abravit. So as usual, the same pattern. So he having paid his respects to Ekamranatha, Markandeya continues with the story. Ekamreshwara Prabhavaha Atha Tatra Rapasreshta Rudrashala Dharatale Dashicha Ekamra Vitrasya Purve Tanmula Bhutale Vartade Sankara Sakshat Sakshat Srimad Ekamranayakaha. So that Ekamranatha is seated under the Vartate Tanmula. So that under the root base of the tree, Ekamra tree, that Shankara is there. He is called Ekamranayaka. So Vartate Shankara Sakshat Srimad Ekamranayaka Umaya Saikate Divya Lingarupena Nirmitaha. So that lingam, the Ekamranatha lingam, was established by Ambal herself, Umaya Saikate. So it was established by Ambal herself. So Umaya Saikate, out of what? In the Saikate means sand, right? So say it was made out of sand. Umaya Saikate Divya Lingarupena Narmitaha. Hasta Pramanam Amulat Kadali Krusuma Akriti. So it is not a huge lingam. It is a small lingam, Hasta Pramanam. So just one hand measure, Hasta Pramanam, Amula. So Kadali Kusuma Akritihi. This Kadali Kusuma means Vadapu. So planted trees, flower. So Kadali Kusuma Akritihi, Uma Lingana Sankrata, Kucha Kankana Buntriteha. I explained this in the previous chapter itself. So because Ambal embraced that lingam when the flood was coming, Uma Linganam Sankranta, Kucha Kankana Mudritaha. It has got some marks. After all, it's a sand lingam. So Ambal embraced that lingam in order to protect that lingam. Therefore, those mudras, Ambal's mudras, are there in that lingam. So Uma Lingana Sankra Uma Alingana Alingana Sankranta Kucha Kankana Mudritaha Shiti Linga Swarupascha Chuta Linga Akriti Swayam. So this Kriti Lingam, one more time he says, it is made out of sand. Chuta Linga Akriti. So the Chuta Lingam is the Amra. So it is the lingam that is under the Amra tree. Sadashiva Anugraha Atmasa Chaturmurti Madhyagraha. So not only Parameshwara, all Chaturmurtis are there in that under the tree, along with Parameshwara. Sadashiva Anugraha Atmacha चतुर्मूर्ति मध्यगः शिव शिवांश शिवज शूली कैलासात् समुपागतः. So under the tree, Shiva himself came and he sat there. That story will be continued in the next week. We'll see you all there. Okay. So chapter 8 will be continued next week. Namaskar.
Namaskaram, Amma. Thank you.
Namaskaram, Mama. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.